Looks like the smoke's clearing a little bit. I can see across there. See another mountain over there. The trees. Can't see out that way at all. It's just thick. I didn't put the tarp up. I had it up just in case it had a freak rain, but it's cool. I'm wearing my rain jacket. It's probably 60 degrees out here, up here. Might be less. I think, and it's not under 60, but it's cool. I can't wear a short sleeve. Well, let's put it that way. I'm not going to take my rain jacket off until I'm not taking this rain jacket off until I start hiking. That'd be the last thing I take off. And it's downhill. I'm going downhill. I don't know how many. Not more than 700-800 feet at the most. Maybe probably not even that far. Probably just about 400 or 500 feet downhill, and that's it. I'll be going back up after that. After going down there. All right, let's finish packing up. All right, campsite down there across that creek. I don't know how to get down there. I see. There's a steep path that goes down there and goes across there. Yeah, the corridor is real thin right here. I was looking on the... It's like the government came in and bought this road. Or something. Or some parts, I mean, it extends out on either side of the road like it runs the ridge line, kind of. And it's a gentle ridge line. And it goes down on either side of it. It goes up over there. But it's all part of the corridor. The corridor is not real wide, but there's a couple of places it comes real close back there. But anyway, my plan is about less than 30 miles, probably about 20. I think on that last where I camped at, I was only 28 miles from Palmington. Palmington is where I'm going to flip at, so that's where the adventure starts. The first thing I have to do is figure out, I got to go find a tote bag. Something where I can put my pack and everything in there that it can ride in that airline. So then I don't have to worry about it. Preferably something that'll lock, even a suitcase, because I'm not throwing it away when I get there. When I get to my destination, I'm gonna have I'm gonna be at my car, so it's just gonna go in the trunk. And so, but I'd rather have a kind of like a duffel bag type of thing. That's what I'd like to have. Maybe find an old duffel bag type of thing. Duffel bag would be perfect, and I could lock it. So, and then, because I got to carry, this thing's got to go through the train, metro, and all this stuff. Well, he said through the train stuff, I can just wear my pack. He said you can go right to, when you jump in them trains, you can wear your pack. I got to get to Pittsburgh Airport, get a plane ticket to Atlanta. Then I got to line up the shuttles. I need to have the shuttle numbers. I'll go to the beginning far out and I'll make some calls before I even leave. And we'll get that lined up. And I'll be back in my car before I know it. Because, I'm less than 28 miles, 25 miles from my flip point, and all that stuff gets going in gear. It's not going to take me long. When I get that car, I need to get back up here. Get up there and keep this thing going. Get up there to Maine and stay with my plan. I want to drive all the way up there, get close to Shaw's, talk to them. I need to work out and find a place I can long-term park my car up there. My best options, so that's all I can do. Go from there. Yeah. And then finish this hike out. This is a little bit of water there. There was a guy down there on the road giving trail magic. I didn't even film it. Got a couple drinks from him. But, oh well. It's going to be a short day. I ain't going to go too far. I stopped and got water. And I'm hauling 3. Look at the rocks. I'm hauling 3 liters. It's heavy. I got a big food bag. It's heavy. And I got an 869 foot climb in the next 2 miles to do. And I ain't gonna be too good after that. It's gonna be hot and there's a bunch of rocks. So let's just do it. Give you an idea today. This is the trail. I can't, hold for a second. Just that right there. See the white leaves in that tree? You gotta work your way up through this stuff. This is what the trail looks like. I can't walk a centimeter without putting this phone down. I gotta be careful. I literally had to go across all that stuff, boulder to boulder, and be very careful because some of them boulders, they move. All right, let's keep going. All right, I come out there and found me a little rock right here in the shade, and but that ain't the only reason I'm taking a view. I'm taking a break because it kind of has a good view here, even though the smoke has let up some today, and I can see we got a nice little farm down there. They've already got the fields plowed. Pennsylvania farm. That'll be my view when I take a break. It's like a miniature obstacle course. You see a little nice, you go, yeah, it's crazy. There's nothing but rocks everywhere. This stuff. They say the rocks ain't even getting bad yet. It spirals around down there somehow. I'll figure it out. Gee, these rocks are really starting to get on it. They're just so aggravating. The trail's still rocky, but it's not covering the rocks. I can look here just for a second. All right. I can't believe I climbed up here with my pack on. I'm going to climb back down to the trail, and the trail is nothing but rocks. This is actually the viewpoint. There's no place to sit. I ain't going to sit up here for timber hours. I'm going to go down. This is crazy. This is the trail. I don't know how long this ridge is, but it's starting to get dark. I can't do this stuff in a headlight. There ain't no hammock trees. I can't hammock over this stuff. I got to get moving. I'll find someplace. All right, I found a spot. It's pretty tight. That's right on the limits, and I got it set high enough off that log. This log has not fell down that long ago. So I had to take this tree that's alive, that's under, that got nailed by it, and get it out of the way. And so that enables me to put this hammock here, because now there's no other rotten stuff. There's something over here, but I don't think it can reach me. There's at least one tree in the way anyway. I don't know. There's a little rotten thing there. Looks like the top's already been knocked out of that. So I'm pretty safe. But there's storms coming in the morning at 8 o'clock, and they're talking about flood watches, bad storms. So I got to get off this face of this thing. I got to get up at 6 and get out of here. I've got 6 miles to get down this mountain. I can get refuge down it. There's a walk-in hostel. That's where I'm going to be heading. But I got to get up at like 5 in the morning. But I need to go to bed now. I've got plenty of water. There's no sense going through these rocks and risk spraining an ankle in the dark with a headlight. I've got another 2 miles. I'm not going to make it be dark. I could pile in that shelter and go to sleep with the mice. No, I'm going to sleep right here. Let me get set up. Yeah, I'm in my hammock going over my stats. I didn't do it like a little over 7.5 miles today. Not much. These rocks irritate me. I'm up here in a place, and I've got this hammock in place, balanced rocks, believe it or not. I'm up here in these rocks. Now, the good news, I'm okay right here. I've got, the tree that I've got is too close together really for my tarp. But if it comes to an emergency and it starts raining, I've got my tarp set up in such a way where I can undo it and just flop it over either side. And then I'll just have to start packing up. Here's the thing. I got a good cell phone signal, so I got the latest weather report. And in the morning in this area, it's supposed to have severe storms starting at about 8 o'clock and wind. And my idea, I'm going to get up with the sun, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to pack this stuff out and I'm going out that mountain. I got about 6 miles. Got to get out of these rocks. But I only have 6 miles, and there's a hostel down there. And I can take refuge down there through these storms in the morning. And I'm probably going to get caught up in them because I'm only going to be able to get probably maybe, yeah, even if I get a good start, I'll probably only get 4 miles. So the last hour of my hike out down there to that gap, I'll probably get caught up, but I'll be down there. So that's the plan right now. But the weather out here is it can catch you off guard. You might have some storms come in early. Might have some rain that comes out here early. So so the idea is I'll drop that tarp on either side, then right away pack my down up, throw it in that bag, reach up and get that. So if it starts to rain at 4 o'clock in the morning, the headlights going on, I'm on my way out of here. Either way, you know. And if I gotta throw it, if I get some initial rain, I'll throw that tarp over. I'll sit on this log, get everything packed up. As soon as it lets up and get that tarp up and go. And I just take my time. So I'll play it by ear. I'll play it, see how it is. Right now, it's nice and calm. I'm gonna concentrate on getting a good night's sleep. I am up high, and that's the plan. So the mosquitoes, I tell you, the other option was to hike further down the trail. I wanted to get close to there's some camping spots around a shelter. It's another 2 miles. Well, it's like 2.3. It's taken me an hour to go a mile and a half out here in these rocks. I didn't. I went 1.4 miles the last hour I hiked, and that's. I should have been at that shelter. That's what I was shooting for, that campsite, that shelter. So, thing is, I keep going. It starts getting darker, and these mosquitoes come out, and they are all around you. They're getting. See, I'm already in here. I had a cloud of them around me when I was getting in, and what I do, I got to step away from the shelter, throw my hands up all around, get the cloud away from me, you know, because for the car and anything that's close to my hammock will get away from my hammock, and then I just go straight to the shelter, you know, straight to my hammock, get in and zip it up quick, and see how quick and slip in there, and try not to have any. I did it last night and had one of them in here, but I can't find any of them. I think I escaped with all. They buzz outside for a while. There'll be a cloud of them out here, and then they'll light somewhere. They go away, but they'll come back. My face is touching that screen. They'll hit it. I don't have this thing pinned back, so I'm not going to mess with it. When we do my tactic where I take my jacket, if I get close to the screen, I use that as a barrier if my head gets close to it. Plus, I wear my skull cap all down the side of my face and the side of my head. If it hits the screen, you know, it's got an extra layer of protection. But other than that, it's not bad out here. The storms are not supposed to come till first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, I'll be out of here. So that's the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and edit these movies. I got plenty of juice. I also have juice and Wi-Fi, so I might have this thing up on the net tomorrow if it works out, because I'll be taking a break of these storms down there. All right, let me tie it up. It's never this. Let's go to sleep.